Delta HL talking about lag switching. Lag switching is really annoying, even more in pay-to-play games, yeah. I imagine. Because people, especially those games that have a ranked system, you know, an elo system, sometimes people don't want to rank down, and when they feel like they are about to lose a match, they disconnect or they trigger a lag switch. I think that was a problem on For Honor and on some fighting games, if I'm not mistaken. People often use lag switches to disconnect and don't count as a lost match. And I never understood that mindset, you know. People play games so worried nowadays about elo and ranking up and ranking down. I mean, why are you so concerned about that? It's just a game. I don't really think it is worth to stress that much about losing or earning ranks. That's not why I play video games, you know. So yeah. I think that's why I really like TF2, because in TF2 nothing of that matters. My casual rank here doesn't matter for anything, and this experience counter is meaningless. In fact, I would prefer if this didn't existed, you know. But it's okay. They could have used this experience counter for, I don't know, to give item rewards, item drops. Something like that, you know, something that was meaningful. Like for example Overwatch does, you know. I think on Overwatch when you level up, I think you get a loot box, a free loot box or something like that. If TF2 would give, I don't know, one cosmetic drop every time you rank up, I think that would be really neat. Especially considering how worthless are cosmetics in TF2 nowadays, you know. A hat really isn't expensive at all. One refined and one reclaimed is practically nothing nowadays. If that, I know some hats cost even less than that nowadays. So I don't think it would hurt the game's economy really that much to give a cosmetic drop to every level up you do. You know, it would have been better. But other than that, I wouldn't miss this experience system if it was gone, if it was removed. Obvious Sniper saying that every 10 levels you get a hat. That could work, I agree with that. Every level you get a random drop. It could be a weapon, a hat, like a normal drop you have. And every 10 levels you're guaranteed to get a hat. That would be a good idea. I don't know really why Valve didn't do that from the start, you know. It would be great for new players that just want some cosmetics. One of the problems in TF2, in my opinion, is that it isn't really accessible for a really new player to get a new cosmetic. And a lot of people don't know that the prices on the main store inside the game are very overblown, you know, very overpriced. And I myself, when I was a noob, I bought hats from the inside shop, you know, this shop, the in-game shop. And that's really not good. I wish there was another way for new players to earn cosmetics as they play. That would be great for the game. There's a lot of good ideas, you know, for TF2 floating around in the communities. It's just a shame that Valve won't do anything with them. So yeah, it makes me kinda depressed when I stop to think about that. Let me escape here, because things are not looking good for me right now. And Harvest is such a fun map. It was the first map I played when I started playing the game. I was put into a match in Harvest. Ah, come on! And I remember I started playing Soldier and I didn't understand one thing of what was happening. But it stuck to me, you know. I felt like I want to play more of this game. I didn't get what was happening, I only died and achieved nothing on the match, but I had fun. It was interesting, you know, refreshing, because I was mostly a Counter-Strike player before I came into TF2. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike Condition Zero. Condition Zero? Condition Zero. I used to play a lot of that. Even with bots, you know, it was a lot of fun. And TF2 was so different from that I felt it was very refreshing. What else? Trolleyfish saying, I think giving items for leveling would make people more try-hardy, so maybe adding it to competitive mode would be better. That could happen, Trolleyfish, but I don't think it would be really a problem, because you also earn experience when you lose. I think it would be a problem, making people more try-hardy, if you only got experience when you won a match. But on casual matchmaking you also get experience when you lose, so I don't think that would really be a problem there. I think it would be a good idea. Hoven Sniper saying his first TF2 hat felt like an unusual. My first TF2 hat was the Gibbous. I remember I got it from someone playing online randomly, and I was mesmerized by it. I got a hat that's amazing, that's great, that's insane. It was a lot of fun. But then I bought some hats on the Manco store, and then I realized I had thrown away my money there, and then I was a bit sad. But well, it happens. Nowadays I don't really worry that much about all the money I've spent on TF2 over the years, because it was over the years. I'm playing since 2013, and I like to think as if it was paying to play, I don't know, bowling at some bowling alley, you know, or going to an arcade or something like that. It's entertainment money, and spread over time it really isn't that much. It only scares me off when I check the full value of what I spent.